Hello students. So today we are going to discuss our new topic, heat. Heat is a form of energy which is used to do some work. Whenever we supply heat energy to pressure cooker, that heat energy shift the vessel of the pressure cooker little bit upward by converting water into steam. So this is the most important energy for human being. By using this we can produce lots of effort, we can do lots of work, and also we can convert different forms of energy by using heat energy. Now, before we going to start, we must know that flow of heat energy is always from higher level to lower level. Means if we have 100 degrees centigrade temperature of a body and another body we have having 15 degrees centigrade temperature, there are two bodies, clear? Then if we make any contact, any physical contact in between these two bodies, likewise, so what happened? This having the highest temperature, highest heat energy, and this having the, as compared to this one, this second body having the lowest temperature and less amount of heat energy. So heat energy start to flow from higher level to lower level so that both the body come in equilibrium and make equal temperature. Means suppose it's a 75 degrees C and 75 degrees C. Clear? So this is the flow of heat energy. Okay, by using this flow of this flow of heat, we can feel any body is colder or hotter as compared to our body. Suppose we touch an ice cube having temperature 0 degrees centigrade. We touch this ice cube. So here we are, human beings. Our temperature is near about 37 degrees C, just suppose. So what happened? Whenever we make a contact with this ice cube, heat energy from our body start to flow inside the ice cube. In this condition, we are losing our heat energy, so we are feeling some cold at this contact. We feel some cold or less temperature of this ice cube because heat energy in this ice cube is lesser as compared to our body. In place of ice, if we touch any hot body, suppose steam or boiling water, so boiling water at a temperature of 100 degrees C and we have 37 degrees C temperature in our body. So in this case, what happened? Heat energy start to flow from this part to this part and we receive extra amount of heat energy. So at this condition we feel hot. Means what? We feel that extra amount of energy enters in our body and this object is hotter one. So from this explanation we can say that heat is a form of invisible energy. Always remember, heat is a form of invisible energy which causes hotness or coldness in our body. Heat is an invisible energy. Always remember. And it also causes sensation of hotness and coldness. So this is the introduction part of this topic, this chapter. Let's discuss some general terms or general effect of heat. Okay, now we are going to discuss about general effects of heat. The very first effect is change in temperature. Clear? Whenever we supply heat energy to any body, extra amount of heat energy is utilized to raise the temperature of the body as well as increase the kinetic energy of the molecules of the body. Means molecule, if there is solid, as we know that in case of solid, molecules are rigid at a place. So whenever we give heat energy to those molecules, they start to vibrate about their mean position. We give more heat, they vibrate more. We give more heat, they vibrate more, and at last there is a condition come when they break the force of attraction and start to interchange their places. Means what? They convert themselves from solid to liquid form. This is the first effect, change in temperature. Then our second effect is your change in dimension. It also brings change in dimension, as I discussed. Just now, that whenever we start to give heat energy to any solid body molecules start to vibrate about their mean position, and there is a condition come, then they vibrate more and more, and they increase their intermolecular space. They increase their intermolecular space from the initial state to final state of the change in temperature. So in that case, we say that there is a change in dimension. Dimension may be changed lengthwise or your area wise or volume wise. Then we have different terms, that there is a linear expansion if only change in length only, linear expansion. If we have area wise expansion, it is superficial expansion. If we have volume wise expansion, it is a cubical expansion. So these are the various types of expansion that we discuss in our coming videos, maybe in second part. Now this is the change in dimension. Second one is change in state. When molecules vibrate up to a maximum limit of a solid body, then there is a condition comes when they start to interchange, they break the intermolecular force of attraction and try to interchange their position. This is the condition for liquid. Means after a temperature, they start to change themselves from solid to liquid. This is known as your change in state. Same thing happen in case of conversion of liquid to gaseous state. So this is your change in state. In all these points I discussed about when we give the heat energy, what happen. The just opposite thing happen if we absorb the heat energy. Means what? If we take heat energy from a body decrease their temperature, again there is a change in temperature. When we decrease the temperature of the body, the increased dimension start to change. when we absorb the heat energy from liquid, what happened? Liquid release the extra amount of heat energy and try to convert from liquid to solid. This is a change in state. These are the three important part of general effect of heat. We have more one. Last effect of change of state is there is a chemical change. There are many examples when we give heat energy to some substances, they do some chemical changes. A common example is burning of wood. Burning of wood. Now what happened in this case? When we give heat energy to this a piece of wood, it start to change itself from one compound to other compound. As we know that, let me check the place. It's clear to you or not? Okay, you can see this side. As we know that in case of wood, we have sucrose or glucose, means compound of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. When we start to burn, give some combustion, fire and light, itself change into carbon dioxide and steam, means water vapor. So there is a change, there is a chemical change. If heat energy gives to matchstick or simply say wax, what happened? Wax start to burn and convert into carbon dioxide. This is the again a type of chemical change. So all these four are the general effects of heat. So that's all for this video. In next video we discuss some general terms about physics like change in state, fusion, melting point, all these things. That's all for this video. Thank you.